Last episode of Alya Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, we had some nice moments between Kuze and Nonoa, but that last half is dumb. Let's just not talk about it. Full links are on Patreon and early access in the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. Somebody's doing their homework or? Wonder why. Brain hazard. Oh, the anime. Yeah, but like, maybe you could watch anime and then you just cram it all last minute. The anime's on now. You could... I was gonna say you could record it, but this is modern time. You can probably just watch it on a website. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Alya's calling. Late at night? Goddamn. I will say I really like this opening. In terms of like all the meanings that it has for the characters. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, feet! Got the mark on his head. God damn. She's over there like, can't relate. Ooh, make a bet. Top 30. Dude. I didn't even have the goal of hitting top 100. Uh-oh. There you go. You gotta put up some barriers. Alright. Cool. Given name. Oh. Given name. Is it like a nickname? Is your birthday November 7th? Wow. Ah. His birthday. Didn't even tell her about your birthday or anything? She wasn't even studying. Would you really? Well, it's not too late. The year's not over yet. Oh, 5 days later. I guess the exam, yeah. Getting flashback to Persona 4. Where you spend the entire week taking frickin' exams. Something's wrong. That's when you know something is wrong. Perhaps. Partner. Oh my god. Goddamn. Oh, why didn't you tell me about your birthday? Were you guys partners back then? No, he had a birthday party? If it was a birthday party, Yuki would be there, right? Relatable. Oh my god. To play nice this year. Alright, a belated birthday bash. Cut the commercial. Oh, it's so hot. Short sleeve summer version. He's got everybody just watching. It's the price I pay. Just hit a foreigner act. She only does that to people she knows. You know, that's what I was thinking. Y'all gonna have a date? Ah, going in for a deal. Uh-oh. Thought he was taking her to a new place? Doesn't matter, she likes the place, so... And they're roommates. Alright. Damn, for a closing ceremony? These people gotta think about this throughout, like, what, summer or something? When is this? I forgot what time. Well, it's past April now, so it is gonna be summer. Okay. Only applaud for the pair they want. Holy shit. Yo, I die if that happens. Keep the gap manageable. Not right now, at least. They're not like Nonoa. Oh shit, you know, I just had my own steak yesterday. Ooh! I got one sitting and seasoned since yesterday too. Oh my god. God, these two are just constantly on the, seeing if they're on the offensive of just... Uh-oh! Of course. Uh-oh. Dude, she's evolved! Damn, she's got you a gift too. My god. Ooh. Good thing he lives alone, kind of, probably. The only person who will break this is either him or Yuki. Ooh, maybe she has one too. So you do get it. What do you think if I said that? Only for your birthday. Oh, it's the parent meeting? I'm not needed. My services. Very surprised that they don't have a summer uniform version. Look at these two. I guess Alya has just moved past that as well. First of all, why should you apologize? It's fucking Yuki who did this shit. Oh, you know, you petted me. That's it. Masha thought that was gonna be more. Woo! Uh-oh. I think we are, like, past embarrassment, alright, from last episode. Look at the shadow on her. Well, she's lonely. It's a spoiler. Ayana's over here like, wish that was me. Oh shit. He's a different grandpa. Your pet. Oh. Kyotaro. Oh, his dad. To the what embassy? England? No head pats. Oh. Oh, the grandpa is obsessed with Russia. Ah. Uh-oh. She's very much like Masha. Woohoo! Of course. Ah, dude, when you have your mom here, just... Is that alright with you? Let's talk. Oh. Wow, her side look just gave him fucking flashbacks. Yumi. Father-in-law. Yumi. Okay. And then the other one was Kyotaro. I mean, from his reaction, right? It would make sense that he would just be like, alright, I'm going with Dad. See you later. I ain't be here with Mom. Who's that mother of mine, as he says? Be very interesting to hear more about his relationship with his mom, though, so it'll be fun. You know, like, did she not give him the attention that he wanted? That's with every kid, right? They want attention. They want a mother's love or whatever. Okay. Well, I guess I just go right back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 10 of... Oh yeah, sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a good episode. It seems like Alya didn't particularly hide her feelings as much, you know, in this episode, especially for Kuze's birthday and all that. We do see Kuze actually taking the time to study for the exam because he is taking this whole thing seriously, and he doesn't want his grades to drop to the point where it would take down Alya's rep with her, because he's now her partner. So, you know, he should at the very least try to keep on the same level-ish as hers. But it makes him think about, like, wow, I haven't really put in this much work since I was a kid. Understandably so, right? If he were a part of the Suo family, and as the Grandpa Suo had said, he is one of the... He's one of the brightest boys. He had a lot of fucking, I was gonna say responsibility. He had a lot of gift, yeah? He's got a lot of gift on him. And I would presume because of that, he had to study a lot, right? Kind of the thing that Yuki is doing right now, going through all these extra classes. And so I do wonder if he did spend the majority of his time studying. I would presume so, and that's kind of why once he left that whole spiel, right, he ends up becoming lazy, and he ends up becoming a slacker, and he, you know, just let things go. And so that's why he has a lot of hard time going back to this whole mode again. And I would presume, I mean, the only reason why he was in this mode in the first place was it was the only option given to him. And you know, a lot of expectations that he had to live up to, but now that he didn't have any of that until he met Alya and decided to become her partner. But kind of going back to the way that Yumi was talking to Yuki, where she was still trying to, like, ask Yuki, like, oh, are you in a good relationship with your brother, right? It's just kind of like perhaps Yumi does have some care for Yuki, but she never got to be the mother that Kuze wanted her to be. Just the way that you can see Grandpa Suo runs the family, right? Like, he's essentially, I would presume he's the guy who is inputting all of these stuff on Yuki. He is the one who says, Yuki, you can't fucking lose this, alright? Or else, you know, I would presume he's gonna be real upset at Yuki if she fucking loses. And Yumi just doesn't fucking say anything. And so it's that whole idea of, like, her dad, right, basically runs her life, and she doesn't get any say in it. And then there's also, like, the whole thing of, like, Yumi getting into an argument with her ex-husband, like, Kyotaro, where I think that's what they said, right? Anyways, she got into that argument and talk about how, like, he's always at work and he's never home for the kids. Well, not really never home for the kids, but maybe never home in general. But then at the same time, from the way that Kuze looks at Yumi and the way that she just kind of, like, turns her head away, like, she doesn't even want to meet his gaze, right? And that, like, pisses him off. Again, you know, she didn't play that mother role that he wanted from her, and I do wonder if Yumi did end up putting more attention on Yuki, because Yuki was sick at the time. I would presume that could possibly be the case as well. You know, the sick child, the parent would end up taking care more of that sick child than the other child who is going through his own fucking shit, but unfortunately, nobody fucking cares. So we're introduced to Kuze's grandpa on the Masachika side of the family. He is the grandpa who introduced Kuze to all these Russian films. He really enjoys Western film, you know? He's I don't know what's a... I don't know what's a Western weeaboo. I don't know what it is, you know? Kind of like how Korea, like Koreaboo. I don't know what it is, but, you know, he's kind of like that. He's an otaku. He's a Western media otaku. So he's out here dressing like a mafia man, spending his pension on this whole fucking thing. Wow, dude. As Kuze says, Grandma's gonna be real mad at you when she finds out. We see here that it is Kuze's grandpa who came to the parent-teacher meeting instead of Kuze's dad. His grandpa is just like, you know, your dad might be busy and all that, but he could at the very least take this time off and go to the parent-teacher with you. You know, like, this is just kind of like a one-time thing. He literally could just have done this, like, asked for a day. I would presume, you know, even if he's working in an embassy or something, if he puts in if he says, hey, I need to take this day off, or at least I need to take these couple days off, because I would presume he would take more time flying from where he is to Japan and then flying back, you know? So, like, he could have done that in advance, but he didn't, and he just off working instead, and Kuze is just kind of like, oh, it's okay, he's busy, you know, he can just do this, and this, it's whatever. And his grandpa's just like, oh, you're such a good kid. He just got moved to the Japanese embassy in England this year. Okay. So that's why Kuze is saying that it's okay. Yeah, he probably has a lot on his plate. And then Grandpa says he could at least make time to meet your teachers. It is what it is. You're such a good kid, he says. So Kuze, in the end, is very understanding of what his father has to do. And I would presume since he only moved this year, that means that Kuze is living alone by himself since this year. But he was living with his dad for a bit. But then also, again, like, the thing that Yumi complained about his dad was that he was working all the time. So I'm just kind of like, even if I guess he was working a government job. So, like, even if he got, I don't know who divorced too, but, you know, they divorced, and then he left, and Kuze went with him, and I'm just kind of like, well, like, was the dad still around during this whole time? I would presume he was still working, but maybe when he he wasn't working, maybe he did give a crumb of affection to Kuze, and that's why Kuze is like totally fine with his dad just fucking bailing out on him and just, you know, doing his work. Who knows? Again, we're still getting a slice of this whole family stuff. They're feeding us more and more, but we still haven't had the full picture just yet. Again, I don't know if his dad, hold on, let me make sure that the name, Kyotaro, yeah, Kyotaro is too busy to make it. We don't really know whether Kuze and Kyotaro actually had spend time together, but then Kuze also said he hadn't celebrated a birthday since elementary. So, like, does that mean that he actually didn't spend birthdays with his dad? Because he's too busy working? Who knows? Who knows? But it really is giving off that feeling of how it kind of is for a boy when it comes to these type of relationships where he would get mad at the mother for not fulfilling her role, but it's okay if the dad is not, you know, giving him as much attention, because that's okay. He's just working. He's the father. He should be making money and all that, you know? It's okay if he doesn't give you as much attention. But again, like, that's all, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but Kyotaro could be giving him, like, the crumb of affection that Kuze wants as a fucking kid. Who knows? Who knows? We have not seen, like, last year yet, whether Kyotaro was actually around the house or not, or if he was just busy working all the time. We had some moments between Kuze and Alya, which is very nice, the whole birthday thing, right? Alya is upset that Kuze didn't invite her to his birthday party. You know, it's a Russian custom or something, where if you don't invite them to the birthday, this is you telling them that you're done playing nice with them for the rest of the year, which is like, holy shit, that's a lot of pressure, by the way. Oh my god. What if I just didn't want to celebrate my birthday, or like, I mean, I guess I really didn't want you in my birthday party, right? I suppose that could be it, but like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, as a person who rarely celebrate my birthday, I've only started doing it like 4 years ago. Because like, past elementary, I just stopped celebrating for like but then like, anyways, long story short, October, which is my birthday month, is not a great month. So like, I brewed a lot during those months, and I decided, why the fuck am I doing this to myself? And so 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I finally decided, you know what, I'll at least try to spend some sort of birthday, although I feel like I didn't do that last year. Well, no, not last year. Yeah, I didn't particularly do that last year. But I tried to at least celebrate it with like a friend or something, you know, or even just have like a chat on my birthday about it, so then I won't fucking be brooding all the goddamn time in October. But yo, I hate going to birthday parties. It's just not my thing. I overall just hate going to parties in general. So like, even though I have friends who I've known for like over 10 years, I have never gone to their birthday party. I'm sorry. Also, birthday parties involve them inviting their other friends, and I'm just like, I'm not here to make any more friends, even though I kind of do want to make friends, but like, I'm not here to make any more friends, alright? I don't want to go to your birthday party. Anyways, birthday stuff aside, we've got Kuze, who decided that, hey, if Alya's a little upset about this whole birthday thing, and it's her custom that you gotta invite them to your birthday party, or else you're not gonna make nice with them for the rest of the year, might as well have a belated birthday. Alya's dressed all nice for Kuze's birthday. She is wearing all white, and Kuze's grandpa was wearing all white for his meeting. Hey, what's wrong with him? We also have these gawkers who be staring at her, you know, like this woman over here, just keeping her eye on him, on her anyways. Everybody's staring, and he's starting to think like, wow, these people are seriously doing double takes, which I would presume, you know, in Japan and all that, seeing a beautiful foreigner would make your head turn, I guess. all I could think during this time was like, yeah, I guess I would probably be like, huh. And then, you know, we'll go back and be like, huh, okay. And then, like, that's it. You know, I don't stare at people just just heavily like that, you know, just like tracking them and shit. I'll just be like, oh, wow, okay. I saw somebody who looked really beautiful. Okay, I'm done. I'm going on with my business. See you later. Oh my god. Sabway. It's in the back. Or is it Sabway? It looks like an H. Oh no, it's Sabwoy? Is that what it is? Sabwoy? Alright. So we did have a bit of a rundown on how the closing ceremony will play out, which I would presume we will see it next episode. So as Kuze says, the presidential nominee and their running mate will have the speech, and then the people in the crowd will clap for the people that they support, which means that Alya could come up there and nobody will clap for her, and that will just, you know, might as well just be a death sentence at that point. Very awkward. And then there's also the rumor that Nonoa has spread, where she basically said that she had plants in there during the student congress, but this puts their whole student congress stuff in limbo, right? So it's just kind of like, oh, I guess Alya didn't really win because it was rigged from the start. You know, like the whole reason why they took on the student congress was, well, to fight against what Sayaka was saying, but also at the same time it could be good for their reputation to take her down, because Taniyama, according to to Grandpa Suo, she is like Taniyama Industry or something, right? Her family's got a big name, so it was good to take her down. But again, now that it's in limbo, right, like it kind of goes back to like, oh, who is this Alya person, perhaps, right? And so the idea of her perhaps not getting claps, dude, just imagine you just get one clap. Would that be worse than no claps? Who knows? Who knows? Alya is just out here on the offensive during their whole restaurant scene, just really taking advantage of him feeling flustered. And then she, you know, the first time with her feeding him the food, it was difficult. But the second time around, you know, now that she's got experience, easy peasy, dude. Fucking got him right where she wanted him. We had a bit of Masha as well, who is still a little flustered by the whole hypnosis thing, which, again, I find really funny that Alya has moved past that, I guess. She's just like, ah, whatever. She didn't even make any comments about it, but Masha, Kuze sees that Masha is still thinking about it, so he has to go and apologize to her, to which, again, like, I feel like Kuze in that position didn't really particularly need to apologize. I mean, he did what she asked, right? And then in the end, and then fucking Alya and Masha ended up being hypnotized, but then, it was Yuki who ended up doing that whole fucking spiel. You know, like, release your inhibition and all that. Inner inhibition. I think that's... Okay, anyways. Kuze tells Masha that the only thing that she did was pull him and Alya to her side and just started head patting them. And I love that Masha's just like, whew, that's all I did, thank goodness. So we did get to see an angry Masha, who's just out here all pouty and shit. Oh, Masha is like a cute little sweet little pup who gets angry and you're just like, oh, what a little cutie, and then Alya will just fucking attack you. She's the fierce one, dude. Alright, big assumptions. Alright, this is big assumptions. Don't answer any of these if you're a source reader. Kuze had a crush on Masha when he was young, and during that time he was with the Suo family, for the most part, you know. I mean, he still had his grandpa from, you know, the Masachika side of the family, but I would presume most of his stuff that he needed to do was from the Suo family, all his studying and everything, and then, you know, presumably his mom neglecting him, and then I guess maybe his dad was also neglecting him, but okay, I'm not gonna get back to that point. But his mom was neglecting him, and he doesn't like that, right? And with the way he says that mother of mine. And he loves his grandpa, right? His grandpa from Masachika's side. And they would watch the whole Russian stuff, but then he ends up meeting Masha, where he ends up learning Russian because he liked this girl. And so I kind of wondered, well, was that like a fascination with just a Russian girl? And just, like, being able to learn Russian and all that, you know, he was a genius, so, like, he's out here learning a whole nother language, and also, like, during those age of children, right, they can easily learn languages. It's, like, the best time to teach them language and all that. But it kind of makes me wonder, like, the reason why he fell for Masha during that age was because she was able to give him a sense of relief, you know, to be able to be away from his family that was suffocating him. And then when Masha gives Kuze some pets, you know, pets on the head and everything, back in, I forgot what episode it is, 2, 3 or something, and Kuze was thinking to himself, wow, I feel relief, I feel relaxed or something, you know, like, what is this feeling? And it kind of makes me wonder, like, did Masha give him head pats before? I mean, she looks like she loves giving head pats, apparently, so maybe she did give him head pats. Back when they were kids, you know? And so I do wonder if, like, that's part of the reason why he fell for Masha as a kid, right? Again, because she was giving him that relief from his suffocating family. But then after the divorce and he left the Suo family, went with his dad instead, he lost his purpose, or at least the purpose that was given to him, right? And now he has no drive. And because of that, that's why he ended up falling for Alya, because she has a drive. It's what Nonoa says, right? We're just a bunch of freaking depressive suckers or pessimistic suckers who are just following our partner with just a giant drive, right? We're drawn to it, and so we want to stay by their side, and that's kind of the thing with Kuze, right? Again, with Yuki trying to get him to join the student council, but he has been refusing her all this time, and so even though Yuki is perhaps a little upset that it was Alya who got him to join and also to run for presidency again, well, not to run, but, you know, to become Alya's running mate and not Yuki's running mate, for her to do that for him, even though she perhaps is a little upset that she's not the one who did it, she's still happy that her brother finally gets himself to fucking do something. So I was thinking about that and how, like, perhaps his household life has changed his perspective on who he has fallen for. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I feel like I've kind of already gone through this whole frickin' thing of Yumi and Kuze, but just wanted to see this again, right? He's walking in the hallway, and then as they come closer, he sees his mom first, or at least that's how the camera shows us, right? We see the mom first before Yuki. We didn't even see Yuki, but yeah, we see her. She looks up, she sees Kuze, and immediately looks over to the side, and that takes him straight into a flashback where his mom did the exact same thing, and he grits his teeth because of that. You know, like, yeah, he grits his teeth because of that. Perhaps that was, like, a point where, you know, Kuze was, like, trying to talk to his mom or something, and his mom just ignored him, you know, neglecting him and all that, so brings him back right into that household, and he's fucking upset. Goddamn, dude, goddamn. But, again, I still don't really know the full story. It makes me wonder, and I still presumably wonder if Yumi is essentially, her life has just been taken over by Grandpa Suo, and he's the one who gets to make all of the fucking decisions, you know? Because, again, it looked like she doesn't even get to make the decisions for her kids. It was the grandpa who did all this shit. Who knows? Who knows? But again, good episode. I would presume we're going to start off right here on this point where Kuze sees Yumi, and he's just gonna not interact with her or something. I would presume so. But again, good episode. And if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. And that's it. Bye.